And what's up, Devos? It's your girl April, and this video is about some hair that I got from, as you can see, DHL package. So this is some international hair that I got going on right here. So, yes, I'm about to do a little art project, and not really an art project, but I'm about to just spend my Saturday hooking this hair up. So this is by Grace Hair Extensions. This is an AliExpress hair site. They do have different types of hair. They also have ombre color hair, wavy Peruvian, Brazilian, I think there's Indian Remy also. So I will send here the unprocessed human hair. This is the actual 100% human hair, and this is the Peruvian version Remy, which is a natural color, and it is the loose wave. So I have 4 bundles here of this hair, loose wave. I decided to just go with a loose wave because I love when you wash it or when it's wet, it's just out, it's just wavy, and I think it'll wave up more once I wash it. I am going to be ombreing this hair today. This is the 18-inch hair right here. Each hair does come with a pamphlet. It just gives you instructions on how to straighten it, blow dry it, wash it, maintenance it, and so forth, and probably install it. So it came pretty quick. Their cards are brown and they're tagged to the hair. I'm just going to take that one off. The actual bearding on this is like to me, this is the natural color. So it's not that dark like some are, but it's like a natural color, so it probably would blend better. The bearding is nice. There's some bearding. Double wefted wefts. Send me 4 bundles. There's no closure, so I'm going to actually make this into a U-part wig. I have a 22-inch, a 20-inch, an 18-inch, and a 14-inch, and they're all Peruvian Loose Wave. So what I'm going to do actually is I'm just going to bleach it, and I got some different bleach this time to try out. So I'm not going to put any color in it, but just ombre it. I think I want to get it like as light as it can be, or not really too light, but just the right color for me, you know, like the right color. So let's begin this tutorial on my ombre, and so I'm going to be using the Salon Care bleach, and this is in the violet mixture, along with the L'Oreal Cream 40 Developer, the Ardell Red Out. You'll need a plastic bowl, some gloves, and a brush or a good mixture, a spatula to stir your concoction with, but you will need a brush to apply the bleach to the hair. I'm going to be putting in 4 scoops of the Salon Pro bleach. Along with that, I will be putting in about 13 capfuls or scoopfuls of the L'Oreal Cream Developer and 40 Developer. And you want your mixture to actually be not too thick, but a nice kind of like pasty, or not too pasty, but a nice smooth texture. So that is the reason why I ended up putting in 13 instead of 8, because it was a little bit thick for me. So as you can see right here, I'm just adding a little bit more just to give it a little bit more consistency, and it'll distribute evenly throughout the hair. So what is easy for me, I like to put in the Ardell drops, and I'm going to put in about 15 to 20 of them. You probably really don't need it because of the bleach, but that's what I'm going to use just in case. And I like to do it this way. This is a lot easier for me to actually dip the hair in the bleach. I just find it easier, for one, because it gets one solid color. I will then put it on the aluminum foil and then begin to brush the bleach throughout the hair. I'm going to be also using my fingers because I find that that's also a lot easier, and it also gets throughout the entire hair. It soaks throughout the entire hair, so you don't have any discoloration or any light colors or dark patches. So that is what I do. Once I'm done with one side, I'll then flip it over, and as you can see, I did leave the bundles close together because it's just a lot easier. So this is just my way of doing it. Everyone has their own preferable method, but for me, this is a whole lot easier. And I'm just going to go ahead with my fingers and make sure that bleach is in, and then I'm going to cover it up, and I'm going to be doing all 4 of the bundles like that, as you can see. So they have sat for about an hour. I decided to put them in the aluminum foil for an hour. I'm going to be using my shampoo here, which actually stops the processing. Along with that, I'm also going to be using one of my shimmer lights, which is the Sally Beauty Supply store brand, and this works just as well as the knockoff, or rather the name brand, but this is a great knockoff brand. It's like probably half the price. Once that has sat in the hair for like 20 minutes, I'm going to be using my Suave Professionals. I love this conditioner. It's really, really good, and it deep conditions the hair. I left it in for about an hour, and this is the color afterwards. I did bleach this hair actually twice to get it this color. So to tone the colors down, I'm going to be using the Wella T15, and I did get 2 bottles of that. It does say to mix it with a 20 developer, but I didn't have it, so I'm going to be using a 30 developer, and I am pouring it into the actual bottle because you have to mix it with 2 parts. So instead of me making any mistakes with any measurements or anything like that, I'm just going to be using the bottle, and I use that 4 times because I do have 2 bottles. So once you've gotten your mixtures together, just mix it up real well, and then you can begin applying it to your hair. It does say to leave it in for about 30 minutes, so I'm going to be brushing it along the hair, and I did leave this in about 30 minutes. I soaked it into the hair really well just by brushing it in, as you can see right here. And I'm going to put 2 bundles per aluminum foil wrapped together, and that way they'll be, you know, just perfectly even. The color, the Wella toner actually did a wonderful job on this hair because you really can't tell with the light, but it was kind of like an orangey color, really brassy and orange color. So with this toner, it worked out really well. I should have gotten the T18, but instead I wanted to try something different because I wanted more kind of like a golden blonde. So once that sat in the hair for 30 minutes, I then took it out. And here is the finished look. And this is the U part that I made. I used some clips because I like those a whole lot better. So enjoy the video and stay tuned for the finished look. Hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll be back soon with an update on this hair from Grace Hair Extensions.